Healthcare workers, with nearly 77,000 Americans battling the virus inside hospitals, a new record.
I feel like I'm in that fight or flight mode, having my patient call their family member before we intubate for the last time, for the last video message, and then the silence that follows after it's really hard.
And in a sign of how many doctors and nurses may be nearing a breaking point, nearly 900 workers testing positive at the Mayo Clinic. Arkansas, one of 19 states hitting record hospitalizations. The governor with a sobering warning about how many more people could die by the end of the year.
That if Arkansas continues at the present pace over the last 2 days, then Arkansas will have an additional 1,000 Arkansans that will die as a result of COVID-19 between now and Christmas.
Wyoming reporting a staggering 90% positivity rate, the highest in the country. The virus claiming more than 1,000 American lives every day. George Longoria, a beloved Houston Astros security guard, lost his life to COVID. George's daughter Lauren with a blunt message for anyone taking the virus lightly.
I can't tell you the amount of people, friends of my dad, who have said, oh, I didn't take it seriously before your dad. Like, I didn't know anyone else who got it. Sorry it took my dad for you to die for you to take it seriously.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is predicting a tremendous spike in COVID cases after Thanksgiving, saying New York City could face more restrictions on businesses, houses of worship, and gatherings. Jim's.
All right, folks. Well, you heard it right here. The governor of New York has spoken. That guy, he just needs to resign. Anyway, yes, folks, as you can see here, the bad news just keeps getting badder and badder and badder and badder. I predicted this back in March that we'd be here. Well, hindsight's 2020, but everybody can be an armchair quarterback just like myself. Hey, good news though. I had my COVID test come back negative, so I'm just old with a respiratory problem. So, out you out there in YouTube land, I hope you're staying very diligent. I hope that you're able to fend off this ick, what I like to call it nowadays, just to be politically correct. There's no reason to start being a numbskull. So what you can basically do right now, folks, is do the same things we've been doing. Keep yourself all nice and clean. Keep your home nice and clean. Sanitize every place. Wherever you go, make sure you got your mask on. If you have gloves and you're out there touching stuff, hey, buddy, great thing going on that too. The question I have for you tonight is, how you feeling? Are you getting ready for the holiday season right now? There seems to be a whole lot of discussion about what we're going to do inside the confinements of our homes now. It seems that the politicians want to tell us what to do. Now, if I remember right, I think somewhere in the Constitution it says life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Somewhere in those words are the ones I just spoke. Now, up to you folks to decide what you want to do. If you want to stand around and have Grandma and Grandpa and Uncle Ed and Aunt Aunt Bessie all stand around unprotected during a meal, knock yourself out. That's your choice. Or you get them on the phone and say, hey guys, I hate to tell you this, but we're not going to have Thanksgiving this year. The turkey industry's already got their stuff in the bag, so they're good to go. And what sits in these warehouses unpurchased will eventually, they're frozen, so it's not like they're going to go bad anytime soon. But remember, they can be exported because it's frozen food. Or what you do is you go buy yourself a pre-cooked TV dinner and sit in front of the boob tube, watch your politicians waste your money some more, because that's exactly what they're going to be doing, because they're going to be out partying. They're going to jump on their jets and their private airplanes and go travel and just look at you and smile and say, ah, those American people, we got them in the bag. Before I have my blood pressure go too high, folks, I'm going to end this commentator by just saying one thing. God will determine who are bad and who are good. And Christmas time, a lot of these people are going to be finding the rewards of coal in their stockings. And better yet, folks, I'm preparedness here. Got the good news, so that's the good thing. But the bad news is, I got something going on in my lungs that probably caused 30 years ago, but now it's finally catching up with me. But we'll keep going on, folks, as long as we can. So, stay the course, folks. God loves you. And remember, folks, It can happen from the north, it can happen from the south, it can happen from the east, or coming from the west. Always be prepared, and if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, or I'll be out there waiting for you to come to me. Admiral Preparedness, God bless you all.